What's up? What's up? What's up? Definitely, I had an important message for you guys today. Taxes. You see, growing up, I didn't really know much about taxes. I just knew when I went to the store, they would charge you a certain amount of money in taxes. But as I got older, I started realizing that taxes are very important. And why is it so important? Because if you look at your paycheck, every single time you get paid, they take a little taxes, right? Every time you go to the store, it takes some taxes. When you buy that new car, it takes some taxes. You go try to get a new home and you put some purchase down, it takes some taxes. So it's so hard to come up when you're an employee and you are just trying to make it, living ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, and it can be tiring. So this information is so important. Why? Because having a small business, or a business, but I say a small business because maybe you got burned in the past, or maybe you may not have the money at the time to really get in that business or the information or the right mentorship. So getting into a small business can save you tons and tons and tons of money. And I'm pretty sure you're asking, why is that? It's because you get tax advantages. You see, when you're in a small business and say you go for a business trip, or you need that rental car for your business when you're traveling, or you need a place to stay, you need to buy certain equipment, or maybe you are into real estate, right? And you want to buy some property. That is one of the quickest and best ways to pay less taxes. Why? Because you're going to get certain tax advantages. When this economy and this government see that you are contributing to it, and they see that, whoa, you have a product, or you are creating jobs, or a place for people to stay, they like that. You're going to get certain tax advantages that the average worker doesn't get. So yeah, the average worker may get a tax refund, but the amount of taxes they have made paid versus you with your tax deductions overall will be a lot higher than yours if you're doing things the right way. So please make sure you keep your receipts, right? Because just in case they do an audit, but make sure you understand and you definitely learn about taxes. Why? Those tax advantages can save you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You see, the higher income you make, the higher tax bracket you're in. So you have to pay a certain amount of money when you make this amount of money. So I didn't really understand that, but out here, so many celebrities, right? They'll make $1 million, but be in tax debt for over $500,000. Why? Because they did not understand the power of tax advantages. They had no financial literacy, or a lack of financial literacy, right? So having that type of information can save you guys, because I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to get into tax evasion, or get into a lot of debt from your taxes. And it can happen, guys. You can be making a lot of money one year, and the next year maybe things don't move as much, but you learning how to circulate and move your money, and learning about real estate, learning about businesses, and learning about your credit, which they call the RBC, real estate, business, and credit. Those are the three most important things that if you're trying to get into financial freedom, you need to know. Why? Because learning about tax advantages, that is the best way to start building some wealth for yourself. Because as you're making this money, you also need to understand, like, okay, where is my money going? How much do I owe to the government? Such and such. By you doing that, that can save you a lot. So another thing I learned too, if you have a family member, maybe a child, and you're paying them, that can be a tax deduction as well. So just look at it this way. If you're producing for this economy and you're helping people with whatever business or real estate you're doing, wow, guys, not only can you make some money back from that, but it's like the government is actually paying for it in a sense. So the government is actually pushing you to keep going versus the employer. And I don't knock anyone having a job, but I just definitely wanted to teach people the difference when you're an employee versus an entrepreneur. And you can do both, but like I said, having a small business on the side can save you tons and tons and tons of money. With that, financial literacy, get it? I'm out.